This is a Lego car, and you're probably wondering how it's drifting by itself. And in this video, I built some other mind-blowing Lego cars that you would have never thought of. So, let's go. Okay, now I recently built up this cool Hot Wheels car that has opening doors, and I wish some of my speed champions had this. So, I'm gonna try to add it to my Lego Lotus, because in real life, the doors on this car go up, and this is gonna look really cool if I can get this. So, I'm gonna use some weird pieces like this robot arm, this piece, and some studs. And after taking the car apart, I built up the doors, and I think I got it. Okay, the final piece. Let's put that windshield back on. And this is secret because you can't even tell this has really cool opening doors. And I guess it's a hidden feature until you open them up. And the best part is they go up just like the same way they do on the real Lotus. And it looks really cool when they're up like this because now I can display this one. It's just made from some clip pieces and those round pieces that can clip into them. And then you can turn the doors any way you want. Okay, this first one was definitely really cool, but these secret features are only gonna get better from here. Alright, so I want to do something insane here that no one's ever done before. I want to make a Lego car underground bat cave bunker and actually put it underground. And I'll add this little car lift so I can fit more cars. And there's a lot of space in here, so I'll add a minifigure. So now it's time to actually dig a hole and put this thing underground. This thing's pretty solid. I don't think it should break, right? So let's dig a pretty big hole because this Lego bunker is actually a pretty good size. So I'll put it underground and it looks pretty cool in here already. Okay, now with all this red, it definitely stands out a little too much. So I gotta bury it. Hopefully I don't wreck all these Lego pieces. Hopefully no rocks get in there. Because these red barn Lego pieces are actually pretty hard to find. So I'll bury it. Okay, the minifig's still good. And then I'm gonna add 3 of my Lego Speed Champions in there. Alright, it's fully underground now. This looks crazy. It's like a little Lego bat cave garage. And another spot where I can store my Lego Speed Champion cars. And I guess there was really no point of adding a little window there. But now, it's time to cover this thing up so no one can find it. And there we go. I don't see anything. And hopefully I'll be able to dig it up. I literally don't see anything. You would not be able to tell there's Lego cars under here. So, let's lift it up and reveal these cars. Okay, that was a total fail. That was definitely not supposed to happen, and I should have thought of that first. Now, all my cars are buried. But I might have accidentally broken it when I tried to find where it was and put a hole in it and all that happened. If I didn't do that, this base would have survived no problem, but yeah, that kind of sucks. I was gonna leave it overnight and check back tomorrow, but I don't want to destroy these cars. These cars were literally in here for like 2 minutes. But wait, I got a package, and these cars have some really cool features. So I gotta quickly build up and upgrade these awesome build kits from Nifeliz. So first, I'm gonna build up the GTRS 35. Each one of these sets comes with a detailed instruction manual and high quality pieces compatible with other brick systems. And both of these cars have moving parts everywhere, like turning wheels, doors, hoods, and trunks. But you know me, I have to upgrade these. So I'm gonna make both some custom 3D printed rims. So I quickly printed up some rims for the GTR and they turned out pretty good. I chose this cool gray color. Hopefully this looks good when I put them on the car. And then I built these for the Hunikin. But first, I'm gonna put those rims on the GTR. These rims are cool, but these ones are gonna be even more cool. So I'm gonna take them and then I'm gonna put the tire on the front ones and the thicker tire on the rear ones. This looks pretty good now. But now it's time to upgrade the Hunikin. So I printed out these really cool rims, but there's still one problem. They're not white like the original ones. So I gotta take the pins out again and I'll spray paint them white. Okay, these look really good. And because these builds use standard pin connections, you can easily swap the wheels and change panels or even redesign bodywork. And now the Hunikin definitely has more of an aggressive stance. These sets are perfect for experimenting with 3D printing, color swaps, and aftermarket decals. But all of these stickers you see me put on the car right now actually come with this set. And just look at all the moving parts on this build. And it's even got the realistic twin turbos. I'm gonna open everything up. And here's how both the builds turned out. I actually upgraded the GTR a little more by adding my own stickers to it. And I think they added a nice touch to this build. And also, look at this engine. That's the beauty of Nifeliz kits. They're fun to build and detailed out of the box. Perfect for mods. So if you're into creative builds or car model customization, check out the Hunikin and GTRS 35. Both these sets are available on Nifeliz.com and Amazon with fast shipping. Be sure to check out the links in the description for more on these products. Okay, so I just got this Lego Technics Corvette and I only need like 8 pieces from this build, so let's get building. I'm gonna need an elastic and I'm gonna put a few of those Technic parts together, add some wheels, and you're probably wondering what this crazy contraption is. Well, this is my new Lego car. And it's powered by this rubber band. And yeah, it can actually move. And hopefully it moves fast because this is my first time trying it out. It's just a little wind back toy. All you need to do is pull it back until elastic's tight enough and then the car should let go and fly. And the best part is, no one knows how fast this thing really is. Yeah, I guess I didn't either because this thing is slow. Okay, real quick, I think I just need to take 2 on that. I winded the elastic up a lot more and I changed the gears a bit. I literally winded it up so much, the car's bending. And if you're wondering why there's no Technics piece here, because this thing would hit it. Okay, I think I got this crazy build going. There we go. It actually goes, but not too far. Okay, so to test its top speed and to see how fast this thing can really go, I brought it to my basement where there's a lot of room. So let's pull it back and... Is this like a glitch or something? Okay, that's pretty tight. Bro, this is literally as fast as the little rubber band car can go. And it seems to stop and then randomly pick up speed. And if you wind it back too much, well, that happens. Okay, any day now. Well, this thing was a fail, I guess. Next, I'm gonna make a working Lego drift car. But real quick, I gotta do something to my Hellcat. And you guys could try this one too. So I'm gonna build this fresh Hellcat up, and I won't need this box anymore. But I'm only gonna need bag 1 and 2 because I only need half of this Lego Hellcat. And actually, this is one of the coolest Lego minifigs I've seen in a while. Like, look at his shirt. There's even a little Hellcat on the back. But I'm getting distracted here. I gotta quickly build this Hellcat because I want to do something insane. If you take a bunch of the other pieces from the set and scatter it around half the car, it looks like the other half is going through the table. That looks pretty crazy. But if I mod the front of the car a little more to make it green, I can actually attach to this car and make not 1, but 1.5 Lego Hellcats. You'll see in a second. I'll reinforce the rear end to make it a little more strong because it's just on its own. And instead of using this piece, which is the normal Lego trailer piece, I can use this so it can move side to side. I'll put it on the real Hellcat and then put the little half on the other side. So now we have 1.5 Lego Hellcats. The first half's normal Hellcat and the second half could be used as a little trailer, I guess. And also, it can move side to side and turn with the car. This looks pretty cursed, but also looks kind of cool at the same time. So if you look at it from the front, you can just think it's one normal Hellcat, but when you look at it from the side, it's 1.5. And hopefully that little V8 can carry all that. But now it's time to make something that can carry a lot of weight because I got an RC car. Looks like we got the Porsche. But I'm gonna turn it into a Lego car that can drift. Now it wouldn't be 6 stud wide, but it's almost the size of an 8 stud wide Lego Speed Champions. Or maybe I can make it bigger and 10 studs wide. So I'm gonna quickly take the shell off and say goodbye to this kind of cool RWB Porsche because I'm gonna turn this into a Lego Volvo drift car that can actually go pretty fast. But I gotta take all these wires off if I want to make it work, and I think I might use this piece as the fender because this looks like the perfect size for this little bit bigger Lego wheel. So I built up this cool Volvo wagon shell for the car, and I even made a Volvo logo using a Lego roller skate piece on the front end. And then I built up the roof, and it looks pretty beat up and low quality, and that's because it is. And I actually even added a Lego body kit on it with these pieces. But I didn't want to put too much time into this Lego car, like there's no rear bumper, because since it's a drift car, I'm gonna crash this thing a lot. So I think we should test it out. And also, you can take this shell off super easily. And it came with this cool remote, so now I can bring it down and hopefully this thing works. And I think it looks pretty good. I definitely like these rims. Looks like the wheels turn, so let's give it some power. Okay, now I hope this thing doesn't break on me. And that's exactly what it did. So I'm gonna bring it to a surface that's easier to drift on. Alright, now we can officially try this thing out. And it drifts really good until you crash it. Oh my god, this is actually hard. Oh, okay, it can do some pretty good donuts. Yeah, I might have crashed it. And now the bumper fell off and the headlight. But it's pretty easy to put back together. So now I'm gonna give it all the power I can. Alright, it looks like this Lego Volvo wagon drift car was a success. But I think I might need to make the roof a little bit stronger. Ooh. Yeah, this thing's really easy to get beat up, but good thing it's really easy to also rebuild because all the parts seem to fall off in just big chunks. But to challenge myself, I want to put some cones down to see if I can drift through them, just like a real drift car can. And okay, I'm doing pretty good so far. Alright, I think we gotta end it there. That's a little too far. That was a pretty big hit. Okay, now this is my Lego AMG set, and it's got some moving parts, like an opening hood, but that's too basic for me, because I want to make this convertible, a soft top, with a roof that can actually move, go up or down. So to do that, I'm gonna need to take it apart. and it looks pretty goofy right now. The windshield is definitely way too tall. I don't know if I can make it work on this car. So to make this car an actually working convertible, I have to take the rear and make it go up so I can fit the soft top under. I can't do that with this car because then it won't even look like this AMG SL63. And I am going to do it with my Corvette Speed Champion. And I'm pretty sure this car actually comes with a soft top in real life, so this is going to be perfect to build. And you guys are going to see what I mean in a second. So I'm going to use these little arm pieces to make the roof actually open. And I hope this works because I'm excited for this one. This weird looking thing, put it right here. And then I'm going to use this piece for the soft top, which is just a piece of microfiber. And to actually attach it to this Corvette, I'm going to put it under these Lego tiles. And now it should sit there pretty good. And it definitely won't fall off now. So this is perfect. And then I'm going to attach it to the top part. And now we have our Corvette, but with the roof on for now. And I think this soft top kept the shape of the car good. And since this Lego Speed Champion's Corvette has just been collecting dust for the longest time, this is the perfect mod for it. But now I'm going to try to open it up and see if it works, because I haven't tried it yet. Okay, I hope I don't break it. Oh, it's going pretty good. And there we go. It tucked in really nice and it's super clean actually. And to be honest, I kind of like the top down better than when the top's up because it looks super clean at the back and you can clearly tell that you can adjust it and then bring it over to the top. And you can't even tell that the roof on this Lego build isn't even Lego. So it's pretty cheap. But to add a little bit of more detail, I'm going to add some Lego seats in there to finish it off. And there we go. This interior is looking good. And now I like this Corvette a lot more. And it's even got the headrests on the seats too. I'm definitely going to use this more in some vids. That looks crazy. It's like halfway up, but it still looks pretty cool. Like it's one of those automatic ones. And then all you need to do to fully open it is just drag it forward. It's super satisfying to watch too. But can my Corvette with this new modification even fit a Lego minifig? Hey, we got the Joker in the Corvette. Okay, so the other day I was watching YouTube and I saw some guy Honda VTEC swap a Hellcat. So I have an idea. I'm gonna do it to my Hellcat. And this is secret because when you don't open the hood... Oh no, I totally forgot. There's so many rocks and dirt in here from when I did the underground failure. You're just gonna think it's a normal Hellcat. Except it's actually a Honda. I'll take that V8 out and now let's put something half the size in. But first I gotta add some supports in there and there we go. But it's not done yet. We gotta add a massive turbo and then an air intake. I added a few more pieces to add some more detail and here we go. Here's the VTEC swapped Hellcat and when I put the hood on, you can't even tell. Is this a good idea or did I just ruin this car? Because with this turbo, it might actually be faster than a real Hellcat. We actually did a lot with this Hellcat in this video. And at this point, I think it's my favorite speed champions that Lego's made. And now for some secrets that Lego put on their cars. It's in the Hellcat set, they added a little coffee cup on the inside. And if you didn't have this set, you did not know that. And on this Lamborghini, there's some cool parts on the inside. And don't ask why there's no tires on it. So if you turn the Lamborghini around and go to the back and then rip it up a bit, you notice that Lego purposely added these 3 colors that make up the flag of Italy. But on the Lamborghini Huracan STO set, if you go to the instructions, they have the exact flag in the book. These are some cool hidden secrets that you guys probably missed out on. But now for the last one. This is an ordinary Lego Technics worm gear, but you can do something really cool with it. If you put it in a small Lego tire, it looks like an engine for a go-kart. You can attach it using this piece on the bottom, and I'm gonna build a go-kart soon, so stay tuned for me to put this engine in, because it looks really realistic. So thanks for watching, guys, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are subscribed, hit the bell, and choose one of these 2 videos out here. You're really gonna like them. See you next week. Subscribe!